Good morning everyone, welcome back to the vlog. I am in my KB43 shirt because Ken Block baby, it's such an inspiration. We are gonna have this in the online store soon, very limited numbers along with our car porn caps. But anyway, today is going to be about the NSX. We have some parts from Science of Speed that just arrived, so we're on the way now to install the exhaust, because when we did the live build in Carrera Cafe, we actually removed the exhaust because it was hitting the rear diffuser of the Marga Hills kit. And then we're gonna make our way down to Second Skin to swap the 458 GT3 so we can fix the wrap for the Manila Auto Salon. And then we're also gonna grab the M4, bring it to Titan to get it scanned, because when I am hauling the M4, it is throwing a code. It's throwing a transmission code, which is odd because the car is manual, so it shouldn't really throw a code, but it is. And when it does throw a code, it reduces the power, so that needs to be double checked. As usual, it's going to be a car filled day, and we're also going to check on the RWB 997 because we broke that on track. I didn't vlog about it because we're super busy testing, but have a lot of things to do today. Let's go. Good morning. So this is the MagnaFlow exhaust that we're putting on the NSX. As you can see, it's a smaller exhaust. So this is the rear diffuser. We had to remove the stock exhaust because it was hitting the rear diffuser, but now Norman's here. He's gonna do this real quick. I'm gonna go install this on RWB Ava, and thanks to our sponsors PIAA for these banana wipers. These are silicone coated. They last 2 times longer, as mentioned here in the box, and excited to use this because the weather has been super weird. So that looks like a V-band clamp, and then basically, yeah, since it's a mid-engine, it's a very compact system. These are sport catalytic converters, which means they're higher flow than the original catalytic converters. And as you can see, the pipe went from a super small, looks like a 2-inch to a 3-inch. So we have more breathing room. Eventually, when we throw a supercharger on, we might have to make this even bigger, but for now, we'll just slap it on so we can test drive the car and then bring it to Titan after. So we're gonna go check on the RWB and put on these beautiful wiper blades, and also see what's happening to our 964 Targa, because we have an RWB build. RWB Utaka is here, and then I see Ava over there. It's a quick job. Which one is the longer wiper? Usually the passenger wiper. So we have this, it's supposed to wipe the windshield down to prepare it for the silicone. So when your wiper is leaning down, this one's still sort of standing up, but it doesn't give me a good wipe. Now these wiper blades are smoother also because they are silicone coated. We're just gonna punch these out real quick. There you go, super easy. Ah, wow, that was easier than expected. Okay, we'll do the silicone wipe since we're here already, but I do like this wiper that it has the aerodynamicness to it. Super easy. Push up the blade, there's a little clip here, slide it down, bring it out, and then this one just slips straight through. So you're supposed to prep the windshield with cleaning it first, but I have no time to do that, so we're using this silicone wipe to just clean the whole glass, and we're just gonna leave it on so that it can leave a coat. That's like super restriction, so I think definitely the headers later on need to be changed. Julio's back on the vlog. We have the POV cam. We're gonna leave Julio to film all this, and we're gonna go check on the other parts for this thing. I'll be back, thank you. We are going to bring this to classic speed. This is for my 997 GT3. This is for the farm. Wow, that is a lot of boxes. I think definitely we're gonna have to call a Lala Move for this. Going to the storage area. We're looking for clutch parts. I don't know what diffuser that is. Where would my clutch parts be? These are Miata brake ducts. Some stock turbos. The steering wheel, we're gonna change the steering wheel also for our RWB Ava. Got some headlights. Some Solo DLs. So these are some old parts. This is RX-7, sorry, Subaru STI parts. We have some 1UZ parts, some old oil filters from Car Porn Racing. per-in parts from Subaru, which we're disposing everything. If you guys need anything, I have some bolts also over there. I have a lot of used parts here. We have AMS, GTR 600 and 800 parts. I do have exhaust kits here also. We have the solo timers, which I have an order for. Then a nitrous kit, old rotors and disc brakes. We have a ton of these, so if you guys need anything. I have an exhaust for a 812 also from Klein, full Inconel exhaust, and we're still looking for the clutch parts. So these are the chairs for RWB Victoria, so we're gonna bring this to classic speed. We're thinking of making an NSX couch also, so later on we're gonna use these stock parts to make NSX couches. This is our Jumongous 3D printer, which is not working yet. These are racing arms for 992, but don't want to do the 992 anymore. Some headers, parts for the 400. Some Varex exhaust we have overruns off, but that's it. That's the wrong part. We're not going to be able to use that. I do have SLS stock parts also here. RWB kit, which we're going to be using soon. Stock exhaust for the NSX. Stock hood for the M4. Stock panels. This is the RX-7 front bumper. I still have the one we removed from the car. And god, panels on panels. Evo 4 body kit. I need to post these things for sale again. So here are some of the Science of Speed parts. Look at that new charge intake pipe, a new panel air filter, ATI damper. This is a new vent also, and then some factory Honda parts. Look at this, a new bezel so we can mount a new AEM dash on the display. Fuel fittings, Science of Speed fuel rails. This is our intake, supercharger intake. Wow, look at that. Small engine parts. We're gonna be bringing this out today. Hopefully this car is okay. We haven't driven it in such a long time. I wear my skinny shoes for this car. Tomorrow we're gonna be bringing it to a super special collector person. Hopefully they get that. Every time we show this car off, everyone loves it, but no one seems to want to buy it. So back to the NSX. I'm so excited to hear this car. Now, we did do the Sport Cat, so it should sound a tad louder. And I'm really excited to get this car going. It's such a beautiful car. For me, this is a quintessential sports car for the JDM series for the 90s. You know, I love pop-up headlights. That's why I got the FD-RX-7. It had the pop-up headlights. And this, for me, is the F40 of the JDM series. It looks so good. It's so sleek. It's so svelte. And the car is so beautifully designed. Ayrton Senna approved it. And then Gordon Murray bought one as a basis for the F1 McLaren. So lots of heritage with this car. It's a super lightweight car. The V6 VTEC engine is actually well amounts of power for the olden age, but for the modern age it's actually just a little slow. So the supercharger will put us around the 450 wheel category, which will make this car an amazing car because it is such a lightweight car. Car is going down. Still have lots to fix. Side skirts need to be fixed, but we're not going to do that just yet. I think we're going to do the engine first. Let's do a cold start. You gotta step on the clutch though. So we're gonna hear the NSX first time. This is the cold start with the MagnaFlow exhaust and the Sport Cats. Let's see how it sounds. Ooh. Tasteful. I love it. So we're just airing up to give our bags extra pressure because we're scraping on the side step. Do we know how hard we set it from the Carrera Cafe?
It was almost a month ago.
My god, you're 21 years old. You should remember these things. Okay, road test. Sound check.
Sounds like a Honda.
What do you think?
It's a Honda.
Honda, baby. Sorry, Acura. definitely needs more power. We'll slow down again. Go in a second. It's so quiet. It's actually super quiet. The gears are so long. And here we go again. Throttle response is actually good for a naturally aspirated car. Okay guys, change car because I forgot the keys of the GT40, so genius me. We're gonna take this car out. Handbrake light is on. And we have some check codes. Ferrari hates being low bat. Take a quick lunch break. I'll be back. Don't go away. Cold start. Hopefully it's not that traffic. And we're gonna drop to number 2. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I really love the 458 platform. I have these 458 Speciale and then the 458 GT3. They're such great cars to drive. They're super well balanced, and if you guys haven't seen my drifting video of this car, you should check it out. It was the RX-7 test day on track. When we were shaking down the RX-7, I took this car out also because I was just having a blast. This car handles so well, and I'm half tempted to do more stupid stuff to it. But that's not the content for this video. We are picking up the M4, dropping this off so that they can finish checking the wrap, so that when we display it in the Manila Auto Salon, it is beautiful and looking like new again. It is such a busy 2 days. So after that, I'm gonna take a short break and do some farming content because I haven't shot the farm in ages. Just got this weird icon that I've actually never seen before. I just got some awesome news. At any time the car could stall on me, that's a transmission fault. I shouldn't shut the car down because it might lock, and yeah, basically can't get home. Now we're still going to continue with the plans. We're going to drop this up in second skin, try to park it in a way where if we shut it down and it does stall, it's not going to be blocking anyone, because we are on schedule now and I can't reroute. I don't have a driver and I do need to pick up this car, and it's Friday today, so it's going to be hectic the later we get to keep moving to Titan. So hopefully we don't break down. So we are not going to switch off the car because we don't know if it's going to move again. So as we were saying, I was telling Archie, Motul has given me 6 slots in their booth. We have the 458 GT3, the F430 Liberty Walk, the Camaro from Classic Speed, the NSX, which is going to Titan tomorrow, and then the RX-7, which with the 4-rotor, and then maybe this car, or I didn't want to show off like the SVJ because I felt like it was so plain in my sense, like
really?
plain in terms of like it's just like all stick-on. The 997 RWB and the 993 Archangel are going into our booth with Keith and Ronald, so that's gonna be there. So yes, we are gonna show off the RWBs, and we're gonna show off
more crazy cars there.
all wide body, yeah.
Wide
And you know, the Huracan project that we were doing, I told Ronald, I go, I'm a bit packed and stressed. I don't want to finish it this year.
Okay.
So we're not gonna see the Huracan.
Ooh, sayang. But that's gonna be a crazy build also.
Oh yeah, for sure, next year.
And you still have the wide body 991 GTR.
Yes. Where is that? The GTR. The GTR, it's back with RV. He's wrapping it already.
Okay.
Everyone loved that. I did a really quick POV thing with it, and just to get it out. But Yeah, should we show the M4? Does it have enough
I think it does.
I think so, right?
I think it does.
Because look, the gearbox is weirding out. I love driving this car, one of my favorite cars. But we're gonna take the M4 now and get out of here. That's beautiful. That's really such a great spec.
It is.
I mean, I would take this totally in a heartbeat. I love green.
It's very.
And wrapped already, right? This is PPF?
Yeah, this is PPF with back stroke, or everything's protected.
This is a
Brand new.
factory paint to sample color, and it's already protected by Archie. And it's got like 68 kilometers, right?
68, yeah.
We were joking, 1 kilometer away from a good time.
Yeah.
Definitely, we're gonna pick up one of these. I think Keith wants to see the orange one for his man cave. Yes.
I'm excited for his
But
game also.
beautiful showroom. Thank you so much. And
course.
I'm gonna get out of here because the traffic's nuts.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
I will get out of your hair, and hopefully this doesn't give me another transmission fault. Oh, it needs a service. Let's hope Waze is correct, but it's basically saying 30 minutes to get to Titan. And hopefully we can get the fault to come out. Nice color. Is it red? Like a red orange. Okay, we just got Titan and I'm gonna eat my orange. I'm hoping Tita is here so I can talk to him about the car and talk about the NSX because the NSX is coming here tomorrow. Okay, looks like we have a bunch of problems. We're getting out of here and we're gonna pick up the GT40. Let's turn off the damn parking sensors. Tita said definitely the NSX can come tomorrow and he's going to do the engine rebuild, and he said roughly 3 weeks. So I'm really hoping that the car will make it to the Manila Auto Salon because this car might win. I don't understand why this car is acting up, but it's misbehaving. But thank you to Titan, thank you to Tito, and the only way we're gonna find out what the fault is for the M4 is to keep using it and scan it when the fault is there. So right now, we're gonna let it rip. Weather change and the GT40 does not like the rain. Great. Hopefully by the time we get to the parking spot, we don't have this issue anymore. It looks like the clouds are just passing through. This is a boring drive and we will be at the garage in 3, 2, 1. Check our voltage. Our voltage is low. We cannot bring this car home. There's something wrong with the alternator. Our voltage is barely 12. I'd say 12.2, which means when we turn on the fan and the aircon, that's supposed to go up when I rev the car, but it's not going up, which means our alternator is not loading power. So we had the issue with the Speciale. We had the AVH error which wouldn't go away, and then on the way to second skin we had the transmission fault error in the 458 GT3. I brought the M4 to Titan to scan it, and then the error for this car wouldn't come out. Now I came back here to pick up the GT40 so that we can show it tomorrow, and now the alternator is not charging. Jesus, like it's been such a long day. All I want to do is go home, take a shower, but now I'm here troubleshooting. Thank God the boys of Kyle and Kyle himself is here to help me, but we are double checking if we can repair this car in time, because if I'm going to cancel on the buyer, I should cancel now. I don't want to waste this time tomorrow morning. Kyle's made me a rescue kit for the Black Manta, and we're basically going to ground this straight to the battery, plug this to the airlines, and then voila! This is enough for me to raise the car up and get it off the ground so that we can put it on the tow truck and send it down here. Not how I want to spend my afternoon. Plastic Speed will come to rescue me tomorrow, sort that out, and then we need to fix the aircon also of this. So it'd be a 2-for-1. Okay guys, that's too much drama for today. I am so tired on the way home. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Peace.